We are going to beat your ass after this show, Henry.
What if that gets me hot?
Then you better pay us. You got to pay.
Depends on your opinion of payment.
Fat girls need loving, too. They got to pay. No?
Man, I pay fat girls. No attention, haha.
Big Words theme song by Jay Desiderio. Season 2 rendition by the lovely and talented Brian Platter. I don't know what I was doing there. We better cut the music.
You were getting
Welcome
jiggy.
to Big Words I Know by... Shut your fat whore mouth,
Jiggy.
Henry. Welcome to Big Words I Know by Heart. A program of rants, raves, faves, pet peeves, personal vendettas, celebrity interviews, and anything else we can fill this delightful half hour with. My guest today has been doing stand-up since 2008. He's worked with D.L. Hughley, J.B. Smoove, who I love.
Yeah, he was awesome.
And has been hosting and building a comedy open mic on Wednesday nights at Milky's on Elmwood for the last year and change into a force to be reckoned
pretty
with.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
That's cool.
It's my distinct...
I appreciate it, I try.
My distinct pleasure to welcome Tyrone Maclin.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here, Tom. Man. Yeah.
And joining me in the co-host hot seat is Henry Gale,
Ignore me.
a man who can't sit still and who's come to terms with the fact that he's consigned to a life of doom with a side of grease. Welcome, Tyrone and Henry.
Is Henry giving the 80s movie poster pose?
Is that what that was?
No, I pulled it directly from an 80s movie.
Really, what's going on with the shades? We got to address the shades first and foremost.
They feel right.
Tyrone, thoughts and comment?
They look good. That's some decent looking shades.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We can't see
Gotta
his
look at you
bloodshot
guys.
eyes, through the shades. So
True.
I'd be worried about riding home with him. I really would.
No, you'll be fine.
Tyrone, tell me about the sweaters.
Oh man, I love sweaters, Tom. I am a sweater enthusiast. Ugly Christmas sweaters, and yeah, of course, it comes from my love of Bill Cosby. His stand-up, his show. Not so much not the rape
Not
part.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Why not?
I feel like a stuffed sausage in a sweater. You keep your shit tight down there. Either that or you get blousier sweaters. Or both?
Well, this is why I love sweaters. First of all, we live in Buffalo. They're functional like 8 months out of the year. And then like if you just have if you're self-conscious about your weight, you can buy a sweater maybe one size too small, maybe even two. Mm-hmm. And sweater material stretches.
It does.
Yeah, this is a medium I have. I'm 5'9", 200 pounds. I should be wearing an extra large. This is a medium. You look at my tag, it says medium.
I like it.
Yeah, baby, you dating a slim man.
Henry, you're dressed like you're homeless.
I am homeless.
And the camera will never rest on you for the rest of the show.
No.
Now, Tyrone, hosting any open mic in Buffalo always leads to crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about the most batshit crazy person that's gone up on your stage, the feuds and the fights at Milky's, and how did they all play out?
Wow, that's a lot. How much time do we have, Tom?
26 and change.
Oh, man, okay. I'll finish that. You guys just go take a smoke break.
Freddie had to beat the shit out of somebody last year, didn't
The
he?
legend of my brother, Freddie Maclin. Freddie Maclin. It's not the first mic that he's had to beat the shit out of somebody for. My first open mic that I ever hosted, it was at this bar called Jazzy's or Stabby's or Shooties, whatever you want to call it. And so Was
that a franchise, Stabby's?
Stabby's, yeah. Yeah, we just branched out internationally. They got a Stabby's in London.
The dancing serrated knife. I've seen the ads.
So, the security guard there, big guy, not good. You know what? I'm sure that Butter does not watch this show. And if you do...
Butter?
Yeah.
Wait, who's Butter?
Oh, yeah, Butter's a big dude. Big dude. He works security.
No. You don't say a name like Butter. You don't say a name like Butter and not explain it. You got it.
Oh man, I talk too much.
Butter.
Butter because he smooth knocked motherfuckers the fuck out. That was like, so yeah, he was like Debo, and he was trying to Debo his way into my show, and my brother was working the door for me because who else would I have in the world?
Right.
But my brother with those world-class hands. So he was actually scared of the guy. Let him tell it.
Freddie was?
Yeah, Freddie
he
was
just
scared
dove in
of him.
anyways?
He was afraid he was going to get beat up. So he went to talk to him outside to tell dude, like, he was going to tell him, like, you could go on in for free. Don't even worry about it. But dude kept talking shit. And then he snuffed my brother, bang, and then my
you gotta
brother
do something then.
He knocked him out with one punch, and, and he's my own personal Chuck Norris.
I love that shit.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Henry, you've never been in a fight.
I've been in fights.
Perhaps with that bathrobe before you got here.
True.
Tyrone, can I call you Ty? We've known each other for 5 minutes. I feel like we're there. Are we there yet? Can I call you Ty by the end of the show, perhaps?
Please call me Ty.
Ty, how do you feel about the fact that Amy Schumer beat up a 6-year-old and stole their knock-knock joke for her HBO special?
Women do comedy?
Occasionally, they try. They try.
You're right there. No. Oh, that's so. Oh my god.
You heard about that. We'll move on then. The follow-up question. Do you think there's ever been a point over the course of human history where Amy Schumer crossed her legs to see how it felt for a change?
I personally...
I'm sorry, that was too long.
Was I talking to you? Shut the fuck up. Tyrone, I'm so sorry.
Oh, man, this is all good. It's really like my open mic. The inmates run the asylum. Let's do it. I don't think that Amy Schumer could cross her leg, because I heard that a lot of people have been in that
They've
pussy.
all been in there, yeah.
Yeah, so like I'm pretty sure that the pussy is way too beefy for her to even be able to cross her legs nowadays.
I hear it's like a wet wind sock from confirmed sources.
And I still would hit it.
I probably would too. It's been too long for me.
How long is too long?
Well, I started getting divorced 2 years ago, and then I didn't have sex for like a year before that. So really, it's been 3 years.
Wow.
If you carry the 5 and then, squared, it's been about 2 years and then some.
Are you serious?
I haven't been in 45 relationships in the last month like you, Henry.
What?
It's been a while. I'm in no hurry. I'm not going to settle. This isn't about me. This is about Tyrone.
Oh, you are at the, well, I wouldn't say settling, but you are at the, let's knock these standards down a tad bit age.
I've waited this long. Why would I settle now? I've got so much love to give. That's my problem. Would you be willing to do the Eiffel Tyrone with me?
I only run trains with my brother. As a rule.
No dick touching. If there's no dick touching going on, not even if we graze each other's dicks, would Eiffel Tyrone then? No?
Grazing each other's dick is touching dicks. That's
a mild... New questions.
All right.
New questions. This is a family-friendly show. Let's get back on tack, right?
That's why we were talking about running trains with my brother and
running
family.
Trains with your brother. Maybe Freddie would take me up for that, perhaps.
No.
Did you get into stand-up for the groupies, the money, the notoriety, or something that actually exists and happens in our dimension?
I got into comedy for the free pretzels that they give away at bars. Like I'm hungry. I'm pretty broke all of the time. And all the bars have pretzels, but you just can't walk in.
That's got to vary, though. I mean, pretzels have to vary from bar to bar, at least.
I like the peanut butter stuffed pretzels.
Pretzel
personally.
sticks, man. Pretzel sticks.
Rods?
Yeah. In the friggin' big tub.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, but then you have to buy a drink,
Drinks.
man.
Drinks is the best thing to drink with. Pretzel sticks.
Pretzels? I don't drink anymore. Haven't been laid? Don't drink anymore.
That's...
All the fun is gone in my life.
How do you live in Buffalo like that?
Chicken wings. Lots of chicken wings.
Oh.
You like chicken finger and steak subs?
Oh, yeah, stingers.
I like chicken finger and steak subs. Yeah, there's the shout out. La Pizzeria on Elmwood Avenue in Buffalo has the best goddamn chicken finger and steak sub in
Do
Buffalo,
they?
hands down.
Oh, you said they moved.
No, they changed owners, kept the recipes.
Nice.
And that's why Henry is so much man today. La Pizzeria, Elmwood near Kenmore. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
If you haven't lived until you've had their stinger.
The stingers are awesome.
I'm gonna definitely take you up on that. I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'll periscope. I'll periscope myself
that
eating
shit
it.
because I will watch that. I may have both hands below deck while watching that.
Wow, you one of them?
Did that make it weird?
Would you pay to watch a fat girl eat a sub? Or anything for that matter? No, there's people out there that do that.
Smoking cigarettes and popping balloons. Weird shit. Weird shit going on. In the corner.
You into
From
some
what I've
shit.
heard. From what I've heard.
It must be the mustache. The mustache, just makes
Everybody got to hate on the mustache.
It's not a hatred. It's just, it doesn't seem you.
You know what we like to say at Big Words Video? Don't be hate. Don't hate, participate. That's my thing that I said, and I started it.
When? When?
Never. I've never said that. First time.
I've watched your episodes, I know.
You've watched nothing.
I have.
We've had enough out of you.
No, I've seen him at the library, using the free internet there. So yeah.
That's where he comes in to get warm in the winter. Is he the bum that was shaking hands that you saw on the street, Tyrone? Henry Gale?
There's too many bums that do that. Like I don't know if they're like what are they running for office? Are you trying to be the fucking secretary of homelessness?
Wait, hold up. Anyone see the video of the crackhead fucking throwing himself at a car?
No.
Underneath the library?
Yes.
You have?
Yes, the naked crackhead.
Dude, he throws himself at a car and then shits himself. He shits right on the fucking road. Buffalo, man.
Somebody burned bum fights for me, and I haven't watched that. I've had it for 5 years. I hear that's the be-all, end-all. Bum fights?
Yeah.
Bum fights?
Yeah, it's true.
It's good?
You got to get bum fights 4.
Bum fights. Bum fights 4?
That's when the story really picks up.
Tyrone, you just had a tooth yank. No, it was a tooth root yank yesterday.
Yes.
Are you an anti-dentite as a result?
No, they were gentle. They were nice to me. They shot me up like 6 or 7 times. Yeah.
You ever wonder if a dentist has an oral fixation? I always wonder that when they're shoving shit in your mouth.
I wonder.
If they're getting into it?
Yeah, I would hate, for them to put me under and then they're just shoving random things in my mouth. Not all phallic either. If they have a real oral fixation, they would just get like table coasters, just.
That could be a video that I see when I get home tonight, and then I'll have to let you know. No? Yes?
Hey man, if you fucking fantasize about it, you can find it out there. I'm sure.
It's all out there, and if it's not here, it's in Europe, right, Henry?
Yes, Europe or Russia. Russia, for some reason. What's left of Russia?
Yes.
Lots
I
of
have a
porn.
question just for you, Henry.
Oh, I can't wait.
Huh.
You ready for this shit?
Probably not. Wait, I'm hearing something. It's a vision.
It's Fargo going on in the kitchen.
Nice.
Henry Gale, because that's your birthday.
Of course.
If you inserted your manhood into a wall outlet, do you suppose the results would be less disastrous than your last 18 relationships? Then go.
It would probably be as productive, if not more so. I have adapted to electromagnetic fields, and I can pair myself with any outlet. It's actually quite pleasurable.
EMP pulses, elf waves.
Oh my god. It's so great.
You want to be crazy, but you're not. You try very hard.
I know. I wish I was crazy. I really do.
Keep wishing. Keep wishing.
I'm wishing. I will.
Back to Tyrone.
Oh.
15 years ago, there was a Def Slam Poetry Jam spoken word open mic on every corner. Do you think there will be a boom and bust in local comedy? And if so, where are we on that timeline?
I think we're booming now. We're booming now. We definitely haven't peaked out yet because all of I'll say the people who started around when I started, we're still like feeling our way. We haven't even peaked yet. So we'll peak out probably 2 classes underneath my class. So
20 years?
no, I'll say in 6 years, all the comics in Buffalo will suck because all the good ones will have moved out.
You'll follow the money. It'll be like SNL season 1. You'll get the picture deals.
Not me. No,
not?
I'll still be hosting Milky's.
I thought you were leaving for New York or LA. I thought that was the plan.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try my best, and I'm gonna fail. And but I'm
As
gonna
long as you know how it's going to play out.
I'm gonna take pictures with everybody.
Shit, we got a real list here.
Catch them early so they can follow me on Twitter. So when I come back, I'll be like, yeah, look, I'm Joe Smo Blow from the fucking John Mulaney show reboot. The third love interest. Look, they follow
I
me on
haven't even
Twitter.
heard Mulaney in like 6 months. I watched half of the first episode. I said, I'm out. I can't do this. I felt bad for Martin Short.
Oh, man, yeah, this show wasn't good. I think the laugh track was way too intrusive.
Like Two Broke Girls. They cranked that laugh track.
Oh,
up.
yeah, that show for the first 3 seasons, like, that girl's titties carried that show.
Kat Dennings.
Yeah.
My buddy's got a thing for her.
Yeah, who
She's
doesn't?
all right. Yeah. I'd go after that.
I wouldn't because I have a fear of rejection. But I would say hi to her, and then I would just sit at the end of the bar and look at her every 15 seconds. Like,
Henry would invite her to move in and then come home and find everything gone. Right, Henry?
I don't even know who she is.
Kat Dennings, do you watch network television?
No,
Do you know anything about anything that's going on in the world today?
some things.
What sort of prep work did you do for this show?
0.
You pre-gamed it quite a bit.
I did. I figured I'd go in dry with no material and just wing it.
How's
It's your
that working
show.
out for you?
It's doing
How's
great.
that working out
it's
for
doing
you?
great. I dig Tyrone. I think he's cool. I like him as a
Tyrone,
guest
you are fantastic,
oh,
Tyrone.
thank you. I think I
more
suck.
than the last
Buffalo
guest
loves
I
you.
was on
Buffalo loves you.
with.
Can I
For-
say that? Buffalo loves you.
You speak for all of Buffalo?
I would hope so. Probably not, but I would hope so. I love you.
Oh,
Is that
thank
enough?
you. Yeah, that's more than enough. Like, that's more love than I've been getting from my ex.
Oh shit.
You are a headline. This is kind of a long question, so bear with me here. This is good timing, too. You're headlining the Edge Comedy Night next week at Helium Comedy Club. Would you mind telling someone at the station that it's no longer 1993, hasn't been 1993 for over 10 years, that nobody gives a fuck about Bush's 2 popular songs from that year, and that Metallica hasn't been mandatory since 1988?
No. No, let's see. Okay. So first of all, hey, Edge, it's not 1993. That's why everyone enjoys the music that you play, because it's relevant right now in 2015 and in the future. Also, Bush, are we talking about like the presidential
No,
candidate?
the band that had one album with
Yeah,
2
Machine
hits.
Head. That one song.
Was that
Machine
the one?
Head.
The guy looked like David Byrne. He was a
Better
shitty
than
David
best.
Byrne with
Green
shitty
to
hair.
red. Machine Head.
He was the one who was married
Machine
to what's
Head.
it, Gwen Stefani.
Why
he was
are you
married to
trying
her.
to get my street stripes taken
was.
away from
I'm
me?
sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I had
no,
to go. I had to take
You're
the shot.
dating yourself.
I had to
You're
take the
dating
shot.
yourself.
I had to
I've
take
never heard of
90s.
this
Don't make
Bush,
90s references.
the rock band that he speaks of.
That's a big deal, though. Edge Comedy Night. That's great.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm happy about it. This Wednesday, I'm going to be headlining. Josh Potter, James Kursdale, they own the show. I'm happy about it because I've been wanting to get on one of these fucking Edge shows for the longest, and I've seen several of them. The crowd is always amazing. Girls in Slayer t-shirts, but they got it cut so you can see their mom boobs. Like, yeah, that's my target audience.
Good mom boobs, like tight mom boobs, or like yolks hanging on a nail.
Well, when you haven't seen a boob in person,
2 years and then some,
all boobs are good boobs.
any boob's a good boob. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
It's true.
Henry is always in a relationship. Every time I talk to him, he's in a relationship. I don't know how you do it. Is it the crazy?
It comes easy to me.
Tyrone, Philbert Doctor is the voice of our generation. Agree or disagree?
I have to say, yeah. I encourage everyone to follow Philbert Doctor and what he does in life. Like, he's amazing.
Henry, you got to get that shit through your thick noodle head.
Thick noodle head.
Thick noodle head.
What?
Get with the times.
Exactly.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
You've credited stand-up darling Kristen Becker for saving your life and setting you straight while you were starting out in the scene. Why do you suppose that all the good women in Buffalo are gay?
Because wow, that's a good question. Probably because they haven't slept with me yet.
I turned one woman gay for a fact. There's one confirmed.
She turns all her women straight.
Oh boy.
All of them.
Bi's good though. You date a bi girl, you're in for fun. Agreed? Are we all agreed on that?
I'm agreed
No?
with that.
It's too much pressure, man.
Well, not to have them both in the same room. That's never going to happen. That's the holy grail right there.
Yeah. Or $1,000.
Or $1,000. I don't have either. So that's
Me
not
either.
going to happen. See, we covered this already. Shit. Yeah, based on it. Okay, we'll skip that. We'll skip that one.
Oh, it's all right. I feel that I'm doing horribly on the show anyway.
You're doing fantastic. You're
great,
rolling
man.
with it. You're
Oh.
taking the questions head on. Some
Yeah.
people evade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
better than-
you haven't
you're making
evaded
it look good.
once. Not once.
This man is on 3 minutes of sleep this week, and he's rolling with it.
Without cocaine, like without any narcotics, I have not slept all week.
You're just a binge watcher.
Yeah,
That Orange is the New Black.
any show. Like, I mean, binge watching is my new cocaine.
So, season 2, Orange is the New Black. Which one would you pick off? I'm for Natasha Lyonne.
What to die?
No, to have sex with.
Oh yeah, Natasha all day. But I mean, come on, man, we gotta go. Know what? I was gonna say, what's her name? Prepon Donna from that '70s show. But
Oh yeah, everybody goes for her.
but I'm gonna go with that
She's in it?
weird stalker chick with the old timey New York voice.
I got a thing for her too.
Yeah, yeah, and her boobs are great.
And the one Hispanic girl with the teardrops. Because you know,
any of the Spanish girls.
I got a thing. Henry, are you familiar with Orange is the New Black?
Not at all.
It was a huge sensation on Netflix.
Yeah, and
Fucking A. What do you watch? PS4. That's what you watch all day. That's what you do. This is you at home.
Game of Thrones. I have watched Game of Thrones. I'm a big fan
That's
of
stupid.
Vikings.
Stupid.
What?
Everything you like is stupid.
It might be. I love
Game
it
of
still.
Thrones.
I love it still.
Game of Thrones.
Vikings.
Vikings. It's actually good.
You just like watching blonde dudes run around the TV screen. Swords.
Shield maidens, man. Women
got-
with swords.
I have made some comedy shows downtown. I don't have a lot of free time, but I know this, and maybe you'll agree with me, maybe not. Would you say most or all of the stand-up comics in Buffalo are drug-gobbling neurotics? I smelled some great weed at the last show I went to, which was not at Moki's.
Okay, so when you say drug gobbling, you just mean weed.
Weed, that's right. Just weed, strictly weed.
That's just medicinal. Like in like 5 states by now.
It's in Buffalo
And
now, too. There's
recreational.
clinics now. There's 2 clinics. There's one in Williamsville.
Yeah.
That's not even medicinal.
Yeah.
I
Guess
need
where
to
these
get-
guys are all going afterwards, not me.
Yeah, right there.
We're there. One thing else that I've noticed, why do the white guy comics around here always insert a racial commentary into their act that is painful to the soul and makes everyone uncomfortable?
It's Buffalo, and most of the white comics have stood next to me in the bathroom. So they got to make themselves feel better some kind of way about themselves.
We got to go rapid fire because we're running out of time, believe it or not. we talked about this before. Pete Davidson is the worst thing to happen to SNL since Anthony Michael Hall. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Disagree. Would you sleep with Leslie Jones based on how funny she is, or just to further your own career?
Damn, I was just like, wow. Well, can I just do it for the love of that big chocolate mama with her fucking, her fucking treasure trove hair? Can I just do it for the love?
I bet she would be a maniac in bed. I bet. I'll never find out.
I'm thinking either her pussy is going to be like muscular and just
it'll snap it right off
on your dick, or it's just going to be so like, yeah, look at me, I'm giant and my pussy's worn out.
Oh man, we talked about this. I don't know if I can do this question. Is it true that you were in the towers on 9/11, and has enough time passed now that I can make that joke? Tyrone for the win.
I was in the towers, and what happened is when I was getting on the elevator, right? The first plane, it was coming in, and I was supposed to get on the elevator, and then I had noticed a penny on the ground. And so I went to pick up the penny and then tie up my shoe, and the elevator went up. Mm-hmm. And then so I missed my elevator, and then boom, heard a big crash. Mm-hmm. And I just I walked out, and yeah. So being a cheapskate, lousy slouch that had to tie my shoe after I saw a penny on the ground, it saved my life.
That was a good save. Henry, this is sort of related. Henry, can you participate for this? Are you with us? Did George Bush do 9/11 along with his lizard alien overlords, utilizing pyramid power overseen by Beyonce and Jay-Z?
Damn, you hit that right on the head. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Beyonce and Jay-Z are part of the Illuminati, and the lizard people had the Cheney Bush bot made to enact. Hey, everyone knows.
Yes.
Everyone knows.
It's common knowledge.
It's common.
Everyone knows.
You don't need a tin hat to know which way the wind blows, or something like that. Now I would like to welcome us all, surprisingly, to Plugola. 2 minutes of as many plugs that my guest and I can fit in with the time we have left. I got a quick plug. Make sure to subscribe to the Big Words I Know by Heart channel on the YouTubes for bonus episodes, updates on new shows, and an all-access pass to the history of the show. Read a free rant every month on my website at tomfoolery4.wordpress.com, or catch the minutiae of my life on Twitter at tomfoolery444. Tyrone, what do you got?
I'm Tyrone Maclin at Twitter. That's TYRONE MACLIN. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I have a website. I have a show every Wednesday at Milky's. I believe that's 522 Elmwood. It's on the corner of Elmwood and Utica. Friday, let's see, Saturday, I have a show in Niagara Falls at Gedwinski's or Gadzuki's, some crap like that. They haven't.
Stabbies? Stabbies?
Man, they haven't made an event, so I'm just gonna call them. Make a fucking event already, why don't you? Mm-hmm. So I'm in Niagara Falls Saturday, Wednesday, of course. I'm the Ed show at Helium, and then every other Wednesday at Milky's.
And you're saying mom boobies on Wednesday, Tuesday.
Ah, man, from your lips to God's ears, I'm hoping.
I even take the stretch marks at this point.
Dude, stretch marks are the shit. I need stretch marks on my titties.
Henry, what would you like to promote?
You know what? Screw it. Follow these guys. These guys are massively talented. You can check my shit out on Twitter, but why would you? Henry Gale.
Nobody believes your humility.
Ixnay. IX. Nay like a horse says nay. I don't know. Oral knots. YouTube,
oral
but
knots.
These guys,
oral knots,
oral knots.
Is that like
as to hear oral knots, but also the big words. If you're watching this, and of course Tyrone here. These guys are cool. Yeah, follow them. Who gives a shit about me,
folks? I'll see you in 2 weeks with Allison Pipitone. Heather Stack, get well soon.
Yep.
One love.
What else?
Your mom.
Man,